Beep, beep. Hi everyone, welcome back to Quizworks Home Delivery. I'm Matt. Alright, I'm ready to go. Scruff, what are you wearing? You told me that over the next few weeks we're going to be following Jesus up a mountain. So I've got my mountain climbing gear. I've got my hair to keep my head warm. I've got my sword to keep the Yeti away. Hiya! And I've got I've got Cedric to keep me company. Scruff, we're not actually going mountain climbing. But you said! Over the next few weeks, we're going to be reading and thinking about what Jesus taught when he was up a mountain. We're not actually heading up a mountain ourselves. So I don't need all this stuff. No, you don't. Good. Well, I look ridiculous. Over the next 4 weeks, we're going to be thinking about some words that Jesus taught in what's called the Sermon on the Mount. The Sermon on the Mount is found in the Bible in a book called Matthew, in Matthew chapter 5 to 7. And in Matthew chapter 5 verse 1, we're told who it is that Jesus is teaching. Have a listen. It says, when Jesus saw the crowds, he went up on the side of a mountain and sat down. Jesus' disciples gathered around him and he taught them. Now, Jesus' disciples are people who are chosen by Jesus and called by Jesus and loved by Jesus too. So each week as we go through this Sermon on the Mount, I'm going to say, who are the people that Jesus is teaching? And I want everybody to go, these are people who are chosen by Jesus, called by Jesus, and loved by Jesus too. And then I'll say, now where to? And we're going to go, follow Jesus, live like Jesus, and become like Jesus too. Like we're getting dressed, okay? So let's give that a go. Who are these people that Jesus is teaching? These are people who are chosen by Jesus, called by Jesus, and loved by Jesus too. Now where to? Follow Jesus, live like Jesus, and become like Jesus too. Excellent. Now, the words that we're going to be thinking about today in the Sermon on the Mount are from Matthew chapter 5 verse 13. You are like salt for everyone on earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? All it is good for is to be thrown out and walked on. Jesus uses lots of picture language here in the Sermon on the Mount. And so each week we're going to watch a video that kind of imagines what this picture language could look like. Let's have a look right now. Oh, that was a funny video. The salt lost its saltiness. Yeah, but Jesus' point here is that his followers, people who are chosen by Jesus, called by Jesus, and loved by Jesus too, well, they must live differently to the people around them. They must be like salt on food. Oh, like salt on fish and chips. It makes things taste differently. Exactly. When we follow Jesus, live like Jesus, and become like Jesus too, well, we will be different to the people around us who don't follow Jesus. But if you just act like everyone else, you're like salt with no saltiness. Exactly. And that does no one any good. Cool. Hey Matt, could you send me a home delivery of that salt? Why? Oh, I'm going to add it to Cedric. Then he might taste better. Over the next few weeks, we're going to keep thinking about how people who are chosen by Jesus, called by Jesus, and loved by Jesus too are to live differently. And to help you think more about what it means to live differently following Jesus, we've got some game and craft ideas, some activity sheets and discussion questions, and some more videos that you can watch at www.quizworks.com/home delivery. See you next week.